said I wasn't allowed to tell anyone else. It was our secret.
1 in 10 girls are sexually abused.
I thought it was normal what he was doing.
The Greenhouse, a Bristol-based charity, is working with 100 of them.
He gave me sweets and he told me I was special.
But they say 50 children from right across the city are waiting for help right now.
Since Jimmy Savile, there's actually been a 60% increase in sexual offences being reported. We're still only seeing the tip of the iceberg, I'm sure of that. But we have 100 children that we're going to be seeing this year, and that is more than we've ever seen before.
Karen Lockett was abused by her stepfather while her mother watched on. He's now in prison.
I was taken upstairs, there was a chair, and she held me down by pressing down on my shoulders over the chair, and that's when he struck me with a stick.
But then the abuse changed from being purely physical to then sexual.
I used to dread going to bed at night. I'd do anything to put that off, going up the stairs, because instead of a bedtime story, other stuff would happen. And I always wished that I had pyjamas rather than a nightie, because I think I would have felt a bit safer then as well.
Karen kept this hideous secret for 39 years, but she now wishes she'd spoken out sooner. The Greenhouse says children are now coming forward, but they don't have the money to support them all.
So children's services aren't given the same level of priority as the adult service. I'm wondering if it's because of the inquiry, all the things that are happening. There are a lot of survivors groups that have talked an awful lot about what they've gone through, but we don't like to think about the children experiencing it, and it's still going on today.
The only public funding they do get is from the Avon and Somerset Police and Crime Commissioner.
I wish we had more money. I find it disgraceful and a real sign of our society that we have waiting lists, waiting times for 3-4-year-olds. I mean, how do you explain to a 3 or 4-year-old that they can't have help because they're on a waiting list? So there is a desperate need for services such as the Greenhouse to provide for more and more people.
The charity says early intervention is crucial if they're to prevent a lifetime of suffering. Fiona Lambdin, BBC Points West, Bristol.